How do I pay my tax? This is a question I get asked all the time. Now, come on, let's be honest. I know no one really wants to pay their tax bill, but there are two certainties in life, aren't there? Death and taxes. And there's no getting away from it. If you don't pay your taxes, either you're not making any money or else you're likely to go to prison for tax evasion. So let's just kind of, get down to brass tacks. How easy is it to pay? Well, if you're in business, you'll either be a sole trader, partnership, limited company, limited liability partnership. So you'll either be paying corporation tax or income tax. And obviously you've also got the PAYE taxes that you'll have to pay through your employer. So again, if you're a director of a limited company, you'll be paying your national insurance through the company payroll. But let's talk about the other taxes. Corporation tax and PAYE. How can you pay them? Well, obviously, you can go online and you can pay online. You can set up a BACS payment, CHAPS payment. You can set up direct debits. You can do telephone banking. And of course, you can pay by credit card. But one thing to remember, you mustn't leave it till the last minute, okay? So especially, your self-assessment tax. As it stands currently, every January, you've got to pay over your personal tax as a result of your self-assessment tax return, if there is any to pay, of course. Now, most people fall foul of the fact that they leave it till the last minute and then they find that they can't pay it by personal credit card due to a ruling via the EU and not being able to pass on the credit card charges anymore. You can no longer pay by personal credit card, but you can pay by debit card, or you can pay if you've got a company credit card. But don't leave it till the last minute, because if it's not cleared funds by the date that it's due, and in January for self-assessment it's the 31st, then HMRC can potentially charge you penalties and interest for not being in time. So I don't want you to fall foul of that. Equally, if you've got corporation tax to pay, make sure you find out the best way to pay it. And don't forget those unique tax references. Because if you just send it in on the wrong reference, oh, what a headache that could be for you, because you've got to then prove that you've paid it. And you know what it's like. You can never get hold of HMRC on the phone, so you'll be chasing that payment around various different departments, trying to get it back into the right place. And it's just a load of stress. So either pick up the phone and ask your accountant what your references are, or better still, make sure that you know and you're ahead of the game. So that's how you pay your tax. Don't be caught out.